Upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here in these parts, and in a sense, they still do. I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard, which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
(1879년) 페름주 체르딘 우예즈드.
I slept poorly last night. Been waiting, hoping for you to return, but you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you had it? Relatives. And from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
약초? 맨드레이크. 맨드레이크는 경미한 상처를 치료할 수 있어 그 어떤 여정에도 도움이 됩니다. 와. 교차로로 가야죠. 프롤로그 코이돈 입문식.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
주변을 둘러보기. 편말.
Cherdin, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nyrop, 21 miles.
약초. 맨드레이크.
The crosses look old. It seems people were buried here quite some time ago.
이고르 할아버지.
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
초를 가져오라고? 이고르 할아버지의 오두막에서 가져온 오래된 양초. 마법이 깃들어 있어 악령으로부터 보호해주는 마법진을 그릴 수 있다.
Well done, Vasilisa. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
원을 그린다.
I've made a circle. Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
블랙북. 내가 클릭하는 건가?
Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
무서워요.
Oh, Grandpa. I'm scared. I don't know if I can.
Don't you fret, Vasya. If you run, you'll perish. So come on, speak the words. And soon you'll be a witch. I know you won't falter.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
뭔가 늑대가
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon.
악마였어?
Time for your first Sagavar.
첫 전투를 맞이한 것을 환영합니다. 각 전투는 차례로 이루어져 있으며 항상 당신을 시작으로 적과 번갈아 차례를 가집니다. 마주친 적들의 체력을 고갈시켜 모두 무찌르면 승리합니다. 이것은 검은 책으로 당신의 자고 보르가 모두 담겨 있습니다. 우라지를 사용해 보세요. 마치기 버튼을 눌러 자고보르를 영창하세요. 전 차례 가지고 있던 페이지가 바뀌었습니다. 책의 페이지는 매 차례 바뀝니다. 적의 공격은 방어로 막을 수 있습니다. 방어는 피해를 막아주지만 다음 차례에 사라집니다. 방어 효과가 있는 아브데라이 페이지를 영창하세요.
Such enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Sagavar.
여러 페이지를 합쳐 자고보르를 만들 수 있습니다. 일단 방어 하나 해주고 공격 둘로 가자. 안되네? 취소 안돼? 지금은 최대 3페이지를 사용할 수 있습니다. 이는 화면을 위에서 확인할 수 있습니다. 작업으로는 명령과 열쇠로 이루어집니다. 지금은 2개의 명령과 하나의 열쇠로 이루어진 작업어를 영창할 수 있습니다. 페이지의 종류, 명령인지 열쇠인지는 페이지 상단에 표시되어 있습니다. 열쇠는 어차피 라바 하나 들어가 있을 거고 공격 둘러 가보자.
Good job, Vasha. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
검은 책은 적의 다음 움직임을 예측해줍니다. 공격이 들어온다는 얘기죠? 방어 한번 해주고 방어 무시하고 3. 와, 좋은데? 적들의 의도를 면밀히 파악해 계획을 망치세요. 뭐야? 뭐야?
Take that, you monkey hellhound. Well, now, Vasha, answer this maw.
입이 들어가라고요?
You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
지옥의 건물. 검은 틈.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you. For the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
당신은 누구죠?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor.
측근 참모.
It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
소원.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon. Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
봉인.
How do I open the seals?
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl. I'm disappointed in you.
떠나기.
Let me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I named you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
최대한 많이.
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons.
많으면
As
많을수록
many as
좋잖아.
possible.
뭐야 이게?
That's the
첫 번째 죄를 저지르셨습니다. 코이돈과 마니의 운명은 구원 없는 불구덩이 속에서 영원히 타들어가는 것이라고 하죠. 맙소사. 게임 내의 상황에서 나오는 결과는 당신의 선택에 달려 있습니다. 죄 카운터는 당신의 선택에 따라 변할 것입니다. 저지른 죄는 선택지와 게임의 엔딩에 영향을 미칩니다. 야, 이걸로 진작을 알려줬어야 될 거 아니야, 그러면. 모두에게는 천사와 악마가 있다고들 이야기하죠. 하지만 누구에게 귀를 기울일지는 순전히 당신에게 달려있습니다.
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
What? What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the devil's domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago. Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one.
뭐지? 첫 번째 봉인도 못 풀었어?
Here's the second seal. The aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Sousette case who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
악마.
Have you yourself met this devil?
I was initiated as a Koldun once. I saw this devil, who gave me my charts. I couldn't even lift the first seal. And you, all you needed was one touch, and it's gone already. It seems there is great power within you. Got it?
일 시작하기.
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless.
방문객들. 평민들이 당신의 조언과 도움을 필요로 합니다. 이들의 간청을 모두 들어주기 전까지는 진행할 수 없습니다.
God bless Igor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
방학군.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill,
서민들, 정령들, 그리고 악령들이 마법에 관한 일에 도움과 조언을 받기 위해 올 것입니다. 당신은 현재인걸요. 묻는 질문에 지혜롭고 올바르게 대답하면 경험치를 받습니다. 간혹 대답이 게임의 상황에 영향을 끼칠 수도 있습니다. 옳은 답을 알아내기 위해서는 주변을 잘 살피고 오노마스티콘을 면밀히 공부해야 할 것입니다. 오노마스티콘은 언제든지 메뉴에서 열어볼 수 있습니다. 또한 지식 버튼을 눌러 힌트를 얻을 수 있습니다. 하지만 힌트를 보면 경험치를 반만 얻게 됩니다. 방학군이 풍차에서 밤 근무를 하던 중에 이상한 소리를 듣고 이상하게 움직이는 그림자를 봤다고 합니다. 이 현상의 원인은 무엇일까요? 악마? 강도? 오노마스티콘이라. 멈춰버린 방앗간. 우리 마을에 벽하에서 온 사람이 한 명 살았다. 우리에게 이런저런 이야기를 해주곤 했지. 그중 한 이야기는 시시가에서 곡물을 바치지 않으면 방앗간의 기계가 돌아가지 않았던 방앗군에 관한 것이었지. 그는 보관해 두었던 밀가루, 곡물, 빵 부스러기를 곡물로 바쳤어. 한 번은 그가 곡물을 바치는 걸 잊었던 적이 있었지. 당연히 풍차가 멈춰버렸어. 그 사람이 방앗간 안으로 들어가 보니 시시가가 연마기 위에서 앉아서 그에게 삿대질을 하며 위협하고 있었지. 그러다가 시시가는 갑자기 사라져버렸어. 방앗군은 담배를 모아 자정의 방앗간 구석 그림자에 던졌어. 그러자 풍차는 다시 돌아가기 시작하고 시시가도 말썽을 그만뒀지. 악마 같은데?
Why do you work at night? Demons are at work.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how do you think the millstones turn? Not by the wind alone, obviously. It's forbidden to work a windmill after nightfall.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me. I have this old item that you might find useful.
You'd better cough it up if we help you. All right, Vasya. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down. Goodbye for now.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit
맨드레이크.
easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
풍차.
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise. We have much to do.
맨드레이크.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
갈 시간.
Got it, grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Wait. One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
여행 지도를 여셨습니다. 매일 밤 다른 장소가 보일 것입니다. 모든 방문객들과 대화를 마쳐야만 모험을 떠날 수 있습니다. 가능한 장소는 어디든 갈 수 있지만 체력을 회복하려면 임무를 모두 마치고 이즈바로 돌아와야 한다는 것을 기억하세요. 목표, 주임무 위치로 이동하기. 그러나 가는 길에 있는 장소를 모두 방문하기 전에는 도달할 수 없습니다. 게임은 장소가 바뀔 때 자동으로 저장됩니다. 수동으로 저장할 경우 새로운 장소로 이동할 때 게임이 저장됩니다. 현재 위치를 클릭해 지도를 열 수 있습니다. 북방의 체르딘, 우에즈들을 탐험하는 데에 행운이 따르기를. 주임무, 방앗군의 초르트 처리하기. 쿠셰바 마을 방문하기. 일단 가기 전에 보조 들려볼까요? 모길랩스키의 저택. 칸구르트에서 멀지 않은 곳에 모길랩스키라는 부유한 농부가 저택을 지었다.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
듣기.
What's your wait? I have business with you. Hush. We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
남자에게 저주 걸기. 거절하기.
I'm not that kind of witch. Just so you know, I don't just go firing off curses left and right.
근데 선물 준다 그랬는데 아쉽긴 하네요. 쿠셰바 마을, 콜바강 서쪽의 작은 마을. 어떤 사람의 소를 치료할 때 이고르 할아버지가 몇 번 가본 적이 있다. 할아버지가 초르트를 보내 일을 시킨 곳이다.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
접근하기.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
식기에 십자가 표시하는 거 이쯤, 창문 닫는 걸 이쯤. 뭐가 문제일까? 의식 행동. 의식, 즉 관습에 따른 행동은 신화와 때려야 뗄 수 없는 개념이다. 어떤 사건은 다른 사건의 결과라고 생각되는 경우가 많다. 예를 들어 송어 긋는 것을 깜빡한 평민에게 불행이 닥친다면 의식에 따르지 않는 것에 대한 벌을 받는 것이라 여겨진다. 이 때문에 온갖 미신이 생겨났다. 밤에 그릇을 장에 놓고 잠그거나 십자가 표시를 하는 것을 깜빡하면 악령이 찾아온다던가, 병든 아이, 즉 뒤바뀐 아이는 집을 지을 때 수탉을 죽여 유인한 정령들이 깃든 집의 문간 너머로 던져야 한다던가 하는 미신이다. 시간이 흐르면서 의식이 처음 생긴 이유는 잊히고 의식 자체만 남게 된다. 식기에 십자가 표시하는 걸 잊음. 1번.
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
제가 도와드릴게요.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside the izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
이즈바 조사하기.
The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
사모바르에게 접근하기. 전투 마크가 있죠.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
싸울 준비하기. 사모바르 초르트. 2대1이네요? 방어 5, 공격 4. 그러면 일단 공격으로 대상을 선택하세요. 올인 가자. 와, 자신이 아니고 얘를 방어해줬네? 생각을 못했어. 방어 2. 공격이 4 들어오잖아. 그러면 아브렐이 하나 키고 우라지, 이그라, 라바 있어. 근데 라바로는 다 못 막아. 아브레데에 하나 키고 사슬로 3을 한번 공격하자. 방어무시, 그 다음에 라바. 상태 효과는 대부분 매 차례마다 값이 떨어집니다. 상태 효과를 입힐 때는 작업으로 안 정확한 때와 장소를 고르세요. 사술 한 방 더 먹일까? 3 공격 키가 사술밖에 없네? 공격 2번 먹여. 새 페이지를 선택하세요. 얻은 새 페이지는 모두 검은 책에 자동으로 추가됩니다. 부정적 효과를 제거. 다음 라운드에서 책의 열쇠 페이지 수를 1만큼 증가. 굳건함. 부정적 효과를 제거. 이걸로 가자.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Axinia, assures you that from now on every jar in the house will be crossed.
떠나기. 그럼 보스전은 끝났죠. 우가코. 한때는 콜바강이 이곳을 통과했지만 이제는 늪으로 변해버렸다.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
뭐지? 마법진 그리기.
You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes, and then another. Finally, a demon appears and lunges at your defensive circle.
또 전투야? 싸울 준비하기. 우가코의 초르트. 공격이 5가 들어오죠. 라바 3으로 부족하네. 아브라데이 하나 쓰고 사술 먹인 다음에 방어. 우라지 먹이고 루다 먹이고 새 페이지를 선택하세요. 얻은 새 페이지는 모두 검은 책에 자동으로 추가됩니다. 통달함. 작업으로 한 같은 색깔의 페이지 하나마다 효과가 1증가. 굳건함. 3차례 동안 남아서 다른 페이지에 영향을 끼침. 자물쇠네? 이건 뭐야? 뭔진 모르지만 이거 공격 4잖아. 이걸로 가자. 칸고르트 숲. 칸고르트 마을 북쪽에 자리한 소나무 숲. 가을이 되면 수많은 버섯을 찾을 수 있다.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the protective spells, but out comes a person, not a demon. An ancient woman dressed in old clothes. It would seem you have come across a beggar.
거지 반기기.
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
도와주면 뭔가 효과가 있지 않을까? 가난한 자를 돕기.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. A
맨드레이크.
healing herb.
비기치 숲. 콜바강 근처 비기치 마을 옆에는 오래된 숲이 하나 있다. 여느 숲이 그렇듯 그 숲에도 주인이 있다.
Near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the leshi to take care of their cattle.
선물 훔치기. 호소문 바꾸기. 그냥 떠나는 게 나을 것 같은데?
You decide to leave the sacrifice to the leshi untouched. This is Bigichi's folk business, not yours.
페네셰르카야 협곡. 이 협곡은 체르딘의 약초상 사이에서 좋은 약초를 많이 찾을 수 있는 곳으로 유명하다. 물론 그러려면 약초에 대한 해박한 지식이 필요하다.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
뱀이 돌아오기를 기다리기.
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
약초 가져가기.
You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
깨기풀은 몇 번 본 적이 있다. 실수로 문이 잠겼는데 돌아온 현자가 깨기풀로 문을 열어주었다. 적의 방어를 제거. 당신은 약초를 챙긴 후 다시 길을 떠날 채비랍니다. 카체보 호수. 콜박은 왼편에 있는 굽어있는 호수. 올해 그 호수에서 2명이 익사했다고 한다. 밤이 되면 상당히 위험할 것이 틀림없다.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
아니, 다짜고짜 공격할 순 없잖아. 기도문 읽기.
The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God.
니조브 카강 근처. 이 강은 폴류트 능선을 통과한다. 포크차 마을 사람에게 듣기로는 이 강이 폴류트가 눈물을 흘려 생겨났다고 한다. 말도 안 되는 소리 같다.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
따라갈까 아니면 따라갈까? 아니야. 방어 작업으로 읽기.
You read a protective Zagavor and feel that the ancient words help you. You continue your journey with confidence. Besides, a bit of extra training never hurts.
고로디 셴스키 협곡. 전해 지른 바로는 추디 민족이 살았다고 한다. 위험하고 불경한 곳이다. 밤이 되면 협곡은 죽음의 덫으로 변하며 떨어졌다가는 분명 몸이 성치 못할 것이다.
You meet two travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The three of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
때리면 좀 선택지가 좀 그런가? 웃어 넘기자.
You play along, thinking it was meant in jest. However, a moment later, it stops being funny. The peasant is inhumanly strong. He overpowers you, and you go tumbling down off the edge of the chasm. You come to your senses at the bottom of a narrow ravine. The trees rustle loudly in the wind.
요정 계속하기. 추디숲. 숲의 이름에서 알 수 있듯 아마 한때는 추디 민족이 이곳에 살았을 것이다. 이 근방에서는 추디의 옛 청동판이 흔히 발견되지만 그 판을 찾는 건 불길한 징조다. 애초에 기독교인이 만든 것이 아니니까 말이다.
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chuj forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
잔해 확인하기.
The chort swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. As the forest sinks into silence, you inspect the windmill's debris. Among some wooden logs and mechanical parts, you find a small sack of flour and pick it up.
오래된 풍차. 이 풍차는 마을과 숲 두세 개의 경계선에 서 있습니다. 소문에 따르면 이 방앗간의 주인도 콜둔이지만 이고르 할아버지만큼 강력하지는 않다고 합니다.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
주변 둘러보기. 문이 있죠. 풍차로 들어가는 문.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. You approach and try to open the door. It's closed. The lock is as old as the mill. One good strike with something heavy, and it will break.
깨기풀 사용하기.
As soon as you press the break herb to the lock, it opens and falls to the ground.
안으로 들어가기.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, blades of the mill are turning.
2층으로. 상자가 있죠.
This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
보관함.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you.
괜히 돈 가져갔다가 뭐 저주 받는 거 아니야? 그냥 가자. 3층으로. 약초. 맨드레이크. 구멍.
A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still. Through a hole in the wall, you see the woods of Chirgin.
바깥 내다보기. 어라?
I expected to see a wretched old man.
13번째 형제.
beautiful maiden. Why are you here then?
방앗군.
Well, what do you want with the windmill then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place.
힌트를 봐보자. 오노마스티콘. 뭐 도움되는 내용은 없네요. 뭘까? 재물에 이끌용.
You were summoned by a sacrifice. You've been here since your creation.
Well, you are knowledgeable indeed. Not to mention, I'm bound to this pitiful miller, but I desire a powerful master. Take me as your servant. My sacrifice will attract someone more agreeable, and you will have both your reward from the miller and the reward of my presence.
동의하기.
Well, so be it. I could use a chort like you, if not just for the conversation.
Wait, perhaps you are not as strong as you seem. There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
체력이 50에 공격이 10. 공격이 10 들어오면 일단 2번 맞고 공격 1번 들어가자. 뭐야 이거? 악마 봉인. 공격 시 무작위 폐지 한 장 봉인. 그럼 이럴 때 공격을 해야겠죠? 우라지 2번 먹이고.
You are so arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
공격이 2번. 나 방어가 약한데? 별 수 없지. 부정적인 효과 아니야. 킬러를 한번 먹일까? 방어가 13이야? 사슬 먹이고.
Book. It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
우라지를 한번 먹이고. 이제 공격 들어온다. 아이템은 어떻게 쓰죠? 약초 여기서? 새 페이지를 선택하세요. 모든 적. 광역기네? 광역기 하나 먹자. 레벨이 올라 더 강해졌습니다. 여기는 메뉴의 능력 부분입니다. 여기에서는 새로운 마법 능력을 해금할 수 있습니다. 이곳은 메뉴에서 언제든지 확인할 수 있습니다. 레벨이 오르면 체력 그리고 새 능력을 해금하는 데 필요한 지식 포인트가 늡니다. 레벨이 늘수록 더 많은 악마들이 당신의 군단에 참여할 것입니다. 어떤 능력들은 일정 레벨이 되면 자동으로 해금됩니다. 스킬 포인트 하나가 있죠. 뭐를 올릴까? 아이템 슬롯. 차례마다 사용할 수 있는 아이템의 개수. 책 다루기. 차례마다 뽑는 명령 페이지 한 장 증가. 열쇠 페이지. 페이지 생성 비용 20% 감소. 페이지 생성 비용 20% 감소가 뭘 의미하는 거지? 일단 명령 페이지 하나를 더 배우자.
Take the demon into your personal service.
농부들의 일을 방해하는 것을 가장 좋아하며 그 덕분에 집안일과 농사에 대해서라면 모르는 것이 없다. 새 악마 13번째 형제. 수호 효과의 면역. 당신은 악마를 복종시킵니다. 그는 여느 초리톱처럼 일을 달라고 할 것입니다. 이제 방앗간에는 정령이 얻게 되었지만 그건 당신이 상관할 바는 아니죠. 새로운 바이리치카. 집으로 돌아가기.
And then he disappeared. He won't be interfering with work at the windmill anymore.
So, you took up a new chore. Hope it doesn't backfire. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seals. Every single piece has its meaning, and every seal requires a demon. The second one is the aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
사시나무 봉인.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the aspen demons.
Where do you think we can find them, Grandfather?
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment, and let me think.
나머지 봉인들.
Can't we open the others right away?
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chart.
일 시작하기.
I see. Time to get to work then. The shorts are back.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before in your Pested. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your Pested. In the end, you decide what you do with those jorts of yours. God help us.
초르트들과 페스테리. 이고르 할아버지가 초르트가 한가득인 페스테리를 넘겨줬습니다. 이제 사람들을 괴롭히는 데에 안달이 나 있는 초르트들을 부릴 수 있게 됐습니다. 조심하세요. 쉬고 있는 초르트들은 자신의 주인을 괴롭힙니다. 초르트들이 일을 마치는 데에는 하루 이상의 시간이 걸립니다. 각 장소의 일에는 굶주림, 불화, 부패 등의 종류가 있습니다. 각 초르트는 일에 취향이 있습니다. 이는 특정 주문을 배우면 확인할 수 있습니다. 초르트는 좋아하는 일을 더 잘 수행하고 싫어하는 일을 잘 못 수행합니다. 초르트가 체력을 뺏는 것을 원하지 않는다면 매일 아침 초르트에게 일을 주는 것을 잊지 마세요. 쉬고 있는 초르트는 바실리사를 괴롭힙니다. 네 마리의 그 초르트, 악마들이 있죠. 여러 가지가 있는데 죄, 초르트가 일을 끝마치고 얻게 되는 죄의 수. 죄의 수를 최대한 적은 쪽으로. 방어 페이지가 마이너스 1을 더 부여. 그러니까 내가 얘네들을 보내지 않으면 이 효과가 나한테 온다는 얘기인가? 일단 막 보내볼까요? 방문객들 계속 진행합시다.
Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fedorovna, it's me again. Came to give my thanks. The spirits have stopped haunting us. Here's what I promised. The spirits broke some
오래된
things
막자
in the
사발.
windmill, but we'll fix it somehow. I have some money saved up. I'll use some of it to fix the windmill, and the rest I'll leave to my grandson. Well, it is what it is.
So, I came to find out if maybe you've changed your mind about that woman. I brought a gift, you know.
거절하기.
Oh no, I'm not the cursing kind.
Well, alright. I'll think of something myself. Well, see you.